Hello everyone, welcome back. Once again, my name is Aaron, and today is the very first video essay of the channel. Um, so as the same time, it is also the first video I'm doing in July. And I want to say that even though it's no longer Pride Month, I want to say does not mean that we can't continue to still celebrate queer culture in society. Anyway, sorry that it took a while for me to make this video. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted the topic of the video essay to be about. But in the end, as you can see, I have chosen to make the video about the differences between pansexuality and omnisexuality. On the surface, a lot of people wouldn't see many differences between them, as for those who know what they are, it may seem like they are just two very similar ones, and they don't see any actual differences. So I think that's why it's important to point them out and show why they are different, and they aren't just. I feel like some people would just see them and think that they're just glorified bisexuality, which they're not. They are valid sexualities, and that's what we're here to talk about today. Next. For starters, pansexuality is when a person feels sexual attraction to anyone, regardless or without notice to their gender. Uh, Basically, they're gender blind, and this causes pansexual people to tend to have more of a emotional or physical attraction to the person that they're attracted to, rather than gender playing a role in it at all. Next, omnisexuality is when a person uh, they're basically multisexual. Well, when it comes to gender, they are aware of the gender of the person they're attracted to, but the gender itself doesn't actually play a role in who they are attracted to. Basically, they notice the gender, they are not gender blind, but some omnisexual people can still tend to have a preference when it comes to what gender they tend to get attracted to more often than others, while still being able to be attracted to anyone of all genders. That is essentially the main difference. Next, begin with this, the pride flags of the two. As we can see, um, the pan flag is represented by uh, three colors. There's a pink stripe, a yellow stripe, and a blue stripe. Basically meant to represent the sexual attraction spectrum. As you can see in this image right here, um, the pink stripe represents the attraction to women. The yellow stripe it signifies the attraction to non-binary people, and the blue signifies the attraction to men. Basically, as you can see, it is just saying attracted to anyone, regardless of gender. Next, omnisexual. The omnisexual flag is similar to the pan flag, but different in its own way because it has more stripes. And that's pretty much it. Basically, it's a spectrum from light pink to slightly darker pink, um, dark purple in the middle, and dark blue and light blue. Basically, as you can see in this photo, it's a spectrum of the light purple is the light pink is femininity, darker is female attraction, then androgynous, non-binary, androgynous again, and then male and masculine in attraction. Basically, a omnisexual person would be attracted to anyone of the entire gender spectrum and tends to have a preference to someone, and that's basically what the flag represents. And I think that's really cool. Well, that the flag actually has this kind of representation of what a omnisexual person actually is, because most of the flags, you'd look at them and not really understand that they actually represent the gender identity or sexuality that that person is, which I really like. We'll learn more about that in a future video essay. I think I'll probably go over the meanings of all of the different flags, like what the different colors mean and everything. I think that'll be really cool to do. Well, I hope you guys look forward to that. Next, the actual differences. Breaking down the actual differences. Basically, pansexual, gender blind, and like I said earlier, not bisexual. Neither sexuality is bisexual, because bisexual is a completely different thing. Bisexual, by definition, is the attraction to only two genders. Here it is. Technically, it's usually done as only attracted to male and female, but it literally means that you can be attracted to any two things. It essentially means that a bisexual person would be attracted to any two genders on the gender spectrum. Okay. Damn, I don't know how to stretch this video out anymore. But yeah, omnisexual people, not gender blind, also not bisexual. Both valid sexualities, because if they weren't valid sexualities, they would not be recognized. And that brings us to our next one. For the end of this video, I wanted to say, you guys are valid no matter what sexuality you are, no matter what gender identity. I want to make this channel, a place where you guys can come and feel like you're allowed to be yourself, because I know many people in the world who experience being queer tend to not always have a safe space to go to, and I basically want to create that sort of thing. There are many other great creators out there that you could go to as well. There's channels like One Topic. There's many others. I literally could only think of that one at the moment, but I want you guys to feel safe here, because you guys are valid and beautiful, and don't forget that, because it's the truth. But anyway, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video essay. I promise the next one will be longer and actually have more actual information in it, because overall I only explained the two sexualities this video. I plan to do a video where I do, I think, a full spectrum, possibly the entire non-binary spectrum and asexuality spectrum. I think that could be really cool to do, and I hope you guys look forward to that. But anyway, that is the end of today's video. Give me a minute.